like. So there's two switches here. This one on the left, you see where it turns on, that it's labeled swim jet, so I think it just blows a lot of water, a little bit of air too on the sides.
Okay.
And then the waterfall is on the right, and you'll see the water come out through there.
Oh, how pretty. Okay, thank you.
And they're pretty convenient. You just have that switch right there.
Yeah.
For the foundation, structurally everything looked great. No signs of any stress cracks on the inside. No signs of any stress cracks on the outside. Digital level readings where we get the measurements to see how level the floor is. All those came back good.
That's pretty good. How old is this again?
91, right?
That's pretty good for a 91.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it looked very good. It looks like the grading, there was some spots where it was slightly low, but whenever you keep the grading very well around the house, it helps the foundation long term.
Okay.
The only thing I did note for the foundation, it's more of a maintenance item sometimes. These here, the concrete will flake off a little bit. You see where there's a circle. Originally it was patched, and some of the patch on this portion, which you can think about it like rebar,
Yeah.
flaked off. So, clean up the rust as best you can and then repatch it.
Okay.
And there was a couple that I noted. There was that one, and then here you can see another one right there.
Okay, I
Mostly
see.
along the rear. Stucco. The stucco looked to be in pretty good condition. Looks like there's been some patchwork here and there, so they've been keeping up with it. I noted just a couple cracks on the chimney here. They were a little bit more visible in the morning when the sun wasn't so bright, but if you look kind of a third of the way up, you can see the crack right there.
Do we need to get a stucco person here, do you think?
Not from what I saw that
Okay.
that really jumped any, as far as like anything that jumped out at me. I didn't have any major concerns with it. It was just a little bit of damage on this portion here, which is also kind of minor. The edge where that expansion joint is between these two pieces, you can see where the edge of it is just
Okay,
has some
yeah.
cracks. And then I checked all around the house. The main place we look for termites are around the foundation wall. Didn't see anything. So we're looking for mud tubes, and all that looked good. There was two areas where the soil comes up a little bit high, and I'll show you where those are. So where you see the soils high here, it looks like somebody added fresh mold. Sometimes they just pack it a little bit too close to the foundation. You want to see, 2 to 3 inches, kind of like what we saw around the rest of the house. Basically what that does, it deters the termites. They don't like the sunlight, so if you create a gap that looks just like that, it keeps them away.
Okay.
There was one more spot, and I'll show you where it is on the front left corner. Because of those spots, we usually offer a 90-day warranty that says the home's free of termites. That only applies if and when the conducive conditions are cleared,
Okay.
which is just a high soil here. And you see this is another maybe
Oh,
just
yeah.
2-foot section that needs to be brought down.
Okay.
Let's go to the pool equipment, and I'll just kind of go over how that looked.
Okay.
So, pool equipment, it's a little more warm outside, so it's kind of evaporating, but this little piece right here does leak. You can see a little bit of water
Oh, I see that.
right there, and then a small circle right there where it's stained. So I noted that, that's a fairly simple fix. It's just a matter of replacing that piece. And then the pumps, everything was working, main pump, the pool cleaner. You can see just a little bit, well, for two things here, the orange color, the the majority of the orange color you see was actually from that pipe right there, which was from the AC line. So that's not actually corrosion of the pump. There is still a little bit of corrosion though, which is right here. This is the actual pump where the corrosion is, and that'll happen from age where it corrodes like that.
Is it functioning?
Yes.
Okay.
One is for that waterfall, and the other one is for those jets
Okay.
in the pool. All the pool lights worked. There's 3 lights, all of them were functioning, and then the only other thing I noted was these gates right here, particularly. I think this one didn't either. Both of them should self-latch. It's just like a pool safety item.
Okay.
You can see this one is just, whenever you open it up, it should close all the way. See, it
Okay.
closes a little bit.
Okay.
The pool deck looked pretty good. There was just a couple cracks, but they look to be age related. I don't think there's any leveling that needs to happen. There was, I think, three particular ones. You can see this one right here. So these are your expansion joints. But these here happened, at some point along the pool age,
Okay.
which is something that is normal. That can happen. I think that's just about it. So I'll have other stuff in there as far as maintenance, wear and tear stuff, but those are the main items.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Mhm.